why not take this opportunity before I'm celebrating and try at least by all means whatever it is that you have to try for the birth certificate and stuff. You say, no, don't worry about it. I'm still working it out. I already have the mentality of when you don't have an identity document, you can work anyway. People cannot trust you. But fortunately, that lady said, I know it's okay. You can work as long as you can manage. I also can't just send them money and say, they are busy struggling on their own.
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel Lavi is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi, everybody. Welcome to O Narrative Podcast by myself, Promise Makunyane. This podcast, it's about marriage and family dynamics. And if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, you need to write to us on the email address that is popping on the screen. Do not forget to put your number, preferably your WhatsApp number, so that we can contact you once we vet your story. Guys, we do have a sister podcast on the very same channel. It's called The Working Wife, The Working Woman podcast. And that podcast is really about women working, women inspiring each other to work and do it for themselves. I always say it is good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Okay? Guys, today we've got another installment. An amazing lady that wrote to us but ghosted us and wrote to us again and ghosted us. I'm joking. But we had to sit a long time, not a long time ago. When was the first time we spoke?
Actually, I wrote the email last year. I'm not sure when. Then I was supposed to come, but I couldn't. The day that was scheduled for me, I could not be available that day. So I didn't send another message until last week.
Until last week. Okay. Welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
Finally.
Finally.
You are here. And why is it so important for you to come to a podcast and share your story?
I would say I've had limited options according to how things have been happening in my life.
Yeah.
When you don't have, I'll say it's the golden ticket, the ID document. I've been to school. I couldn't participate in some of the stuff because of not having this document. So I've been trying, but I couldn't. So when I saw the podcast, I thought maybe somehow I could get help. Maybe someone might help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please tell our viewers, is this comfortable? Maybe take it a bit back.
No, it's
Is it
comfortable.
fine?
It's
Okay.
comfortable.
So just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Maseromo ON. I'm 23 years old this year. Currently, I'm not doing anything. Like by not doing anything, I mean like I'm not doing anything. I'm literally staying at home doing nothing.
How long has that been?
Since January. Towards the end of January since then. And before then, and last year I worked a whole year. And then a year before then I was still not, I was trying, but nothing seemed to work.
Yeah. So Maseromo.
Maseromo.
Yes. So tell us about your upbringing. How did you grow up? Where did you grow up? Siblings, parents?
Okay. Like I said, my name is Maseromo. I was born and raised in Gauteng. But there was a time when I went to Free State to stay with my grandmother.
Yeah.
Most of the time I was here. So I'm the second born child. The eldest child is 24. It's supposed to be 25 this year. And then it's me, I'm the second born child. And there's my other two siblings. The one following me, after me, it's 18 years old this year. And then the last born is 16. So we all grew up here, most of us. We grew up here. We were raised by both my parents, my mother and father, and my grandmother from my mother's side.
Okay.
Yes. And then we all went to school here. Now when I was staying in Free State, I did a little bit of schooling there. And then I came back to finish off my studies in Gauteng. Our parents raised us. It was nice growing up with both parents and being raised by also my grandmother. My father was a loving father. My mother's always been a loving mother, as she is until now. She's always been our friends. She's her baby's friends. We can talk to her about anything and what happens. So the unfortunate part is that my mother came to South Africa. I don't know how long ago.
From where?
From Lesotho.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not really sure how it happened, but she came from Lesotho, came to South Africa, and stayed with her mother.
Yeah.
And then that's when she met my father. My
father
father
is a
is a South African. My mother did not have any documents. Yeah. And then my father had everything, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it came about when we were born. The birth certificates were not made for us. But I started finding out about these things when I was in grade 10 because the documents were required there. I was told we can't do matric without these documents. So I came and told my mother, and then my father, I think it was when we were still working around. And then there was a day when I asked them, let's at least go to the social workers and inquire about how are we going to solve this issue. And then we went to the Home Affairs, to the social workers, and then we explained our story. And then the social workers said to us that the children belong to the mother. As much as the father might have the documents that are needed, but we belong to the mother. So if the mother does not have documents, then there's nothing they can do. So my mother was supposed to go back to Lesotho and do all those things. But unfortunately, my mother wasn't working well, because she's been a domestic worker since then.
Yeah.
And my father was a contractor. So when I say more, and then sometimes they just go for a long time and then come back after a long time. So the thing so now I was like, okay, since I'm able to go to school now, then maybe by the time I get a matric, then everything will be sorted. Then unfortunately, my father went to Cape Town. I'm not sure which year, but during my matric, he was not around very much. So he's been working in Cape Town since I did my matric 2019. So he's been working in Cape Town, I think, since from that year, the previous year. And then 2020, I finished my matric. They said I was supposed to go to a police station and just to allow me to write the exams.
Okay.
Yeah. I did that, and then I wrote my exams. And then 2020, during COVID, my grandmother started getting sick from my mother's side. And my brother, they actually, my elder brother and my cousin, they were staying with my grandmother directly at her house. And my other two siblings were staying with my mother and my father at that house. It was not even far away.
Yeah.
So 2020, my grandmother started getting sick, very, very ill, actually. And there wasn't much we could do because at the time there wasn't work. People were not working. My father was always staying at home. My mother, as much as she was a domestic worker, there was nothing she could do because if you're not working, then there's no pay.
Yeah.
You see. So we sort of watched her getting ill, my grandmother, and there was nothing we could do.
What do you mean nothing you could do? You couldn't take her to the hospital?
She went to the hospital. But before she went to it's like she was getting sick slowly.
Okay.
Before we could actually see her, this things, man, is getting actually worse, man. Okay. It's not becoming okay. She was getting sick. She would, her body would get swollen. And I think it was something that might have happened before. So, as I at the same time, and then as time goes on, man, she started having nkare diso on her body, babo. And then suddenly she couldn't walk. And like, no man, this thing is getting instead of getting better, we were buying the PDC from Botlik City Pharmacy, babo. But then nothing was going okay. So there was a day when my mother decided to, you know what, maybe it's better to take her to the clinic so that maybe they could come with some sort of solution. So that day when she was supposed to go to the clinic, as much as she couldn't walk, my grandmother was a giant.
Yeah.
So I told her taxi, and the taxi came, but when she was supposed to get in, she couldn't fit in.
Oh, no.
So we tried, but she just couldn't. She can't, you know. So we had to take her back home while she was still sick like that. And
Wait, what do you mean she couldn't fit in the car?
her whole body was swollen. Hudmanzeli giant, her body was, you know. So getting to the car, it was not a technical Avanza, so she couldn't possibly fit in there. She tried, but unfortunately, she even cried and said, you know what, it's okay, let me just go home because I can't get in here. Even though we're going to hire a car, maybe if we had a possibility, then what kind of a car we're going to get? Because our neighbors, they're not people that own cars.
Okay.
You see. So she stayed, and there was nothing we could do. Unfortunately, my brother, the one that I'm following, he couldn't take it well, you see. I mean, he might have been notorious in his own ways, which we're not aware of, but during that time I think that's when he started doing drugs heavily. Yeah, though we were not aware because, you know.
Is he the one that was staying with your grandmother?
The one that was staying with my grandmother. My grandmother passed October. After my grandmother passed, everything just went downhill. It was the two of them staying with my grandmother. After my grandmother passed away, my cousin somehow was tagged along with my father when he was going back to Cape Town to work with them. Yeah, so the house was left with this other brother of mine. And then there was a time when I went to my grandmother's house to check on things. You see, why? Since she's not there, let me just check how my brother is doing. When I got there, it was as if no one was staying there. The house was dusty. It was nje. So there's this lady that was staying at the yard. After my grandmother passed away, we asked the lady to come and stay there, just trouble.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, she said to me, hey, I have to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. She says, your brother, I don't think your brother is coping. I'm asking how. He says, man, they're always here with his friends and they're not doing good stuff. They'll be smoking, drinking, you know, in the sun. I'm like, no, man, this cannot be. And then now I'm not going to tell my mother at the same time because, you know, how mothers can be. And I'm like, maybe it's going to be fine. Then I asked my mother, Chomi Kikupa, Hore, Nagua Hulilanyane Kimpe dula kakwa. Just to check on things. And then she was fine with it. And then I went. When I was staying there, my brother was always fighting me. What am I doing here? Because you can see her.
I'm taking care of the house.
And I'm like, no, man, I just want to keep you company, you know. But unfortunately, it got worse. We would fight physically, you know, just so I can go. Okay. I would stay and go until it became bedtime. And then after some time, you want to say me 2021, my grandmother passed 2020 towards the end of the year, October. And then my brother got lost. I would say got missing because we still couldn't find him even today.
Even today? Sure.
So what happened, as far as I can remember, because most of the things I forgot, you know, the things that are not sitting well in my head, I tend to just... my mother, her birthday is on July. So I think July that year, her birthday was during the week, so we decided to organize a lunch weekend, you see. Then Saturday, lunch my brother came. I check. Remember, at that time, he's no longer going to school. He dropped school. I guess a matric, he was just in done with school.
How old is he?
At the time, he was 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think he came to check on us. I'm not sure what time, but we were busy in the NG. Then he was supposed to come back later during the day. How? He did not come. He said, I'm going back there, Hangkhun, and then I'm going to check on you guys later. Okay, fine. He did not come. And then we thought, maybe he went out with his friends, because we can do a month end, so it's okay. And then the following day, Sunday, Manzibuya, my cousin came. My cousin had have you not seen Garabo? And we're like, no, man. Garabo came yesterday, but he said he was going to come back. He didn't come back. And I was like, okay, maybe we'll go to the Then same day late, I was like, no, man, this guy came generally at that particular place where we usually go. But I couldn't find him when I left, so I just left. And then we gave it a Sunday and the Monday.
Yeah.
And normally he's not a person who just goes without saying where he's going and then not come back. So on Monday, we went to the police station late. Went to the police station and opened the case.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the police station did not go well because they told us, oh, no, man, this person's an adult, so he cannot go missing. If he's gone, then he's probably somewhere in Jersey, you see. And now we can't waste resources going to look for that person because he's an adult. People normally go missing and then they just come back.
Yeah.
I was like, no, but this person had some watch, and then if he's going to take long, he normally says, okay, and then I'll be back. And then they said, there's nothing we can do for now. So, Radula big. And then nothing just comes out of it. No, I'm like, okay, maybe he's going to come back. Then after some time, I went back to the police station with my uncle. And then they said, if he's not come back by now, then probably he's having waipilela. Maybe he doesn't want to be with you guys anymore. And I'm like, okay, fine, but at least can you maybe hear Lizamelu Chore? I don't know how, but and then they were like, there's nothing we can do, Rona, unfortunately. So if you want to take further steps, you must go to Boxbeck, where. I couldn't go there because clearly there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Because I was like, also because it does not have an identity document, how am I even going to look for him in the system? You see? So we went to the hospitals, tried looking, but how can you look for someone with no identity? Okay, and then it's fine, my brother was missing, and then there was nothing we could do about it. 2022, my father was still working then coming back. I think 2022, yeah, somewhere there. My father, can I just go back a while? My father was, when I grew up, when I was still a baby girl, and maybe my 5, 10, those ages, he was my best friend, you know. He was a girl's best friend. Both my mother was strict because you know how mothers can be, but they have to be lenient. So my father, when I started noticing things and actually becoming recognizing and what is it that I want in my life, my father would just say, I get like look at alone at ID, you know. How? And now I'm even after school and I'm talking like 1 year.
Yes.
And it's like, man, don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix it. So that's when tension started between Nal and my father. So Hannah couldn't say, we're not getting along completely. I just couldn't get along with him. And then finally he was working there and now. So 2022.
But your mom and dad were still married, were still in a relationship.
They were still in a relationship. Yeah. The only difference is that my father was working there and then coming back after some time. So I think 2022, about June, July, and think couple of May.
Yeah.
When he came, I guess they would come. Maybe they would say 3 months and then they would come back and then you all bond family and then go back. So I think it came May or June. He proposed selling our RDP house.
Is it the house that you guys are staying in?
It's sold. We are homeless currently.
No.
So I think May, June, he proposed it, you know. I don't know whether he spoke to my mother first or something, but then my mother told me, oh, your father is planning to sell this RDP. And I'm like, how? Why? You know? And she's like, yeah, man, he's your father, so you can talk to him, you know? And I'm like, okay. Because remember Nancy and then there was a day where he actually told me, Rano, you know what, I'm selling this RDP house. And I asked him, why Rekisa our RDP? Because as much as I can't Rekisa, but how no more do thing and a little I do how to site or whatever. And I was like, no, this environment, we need a change of scenery.
Okay.
We need to stay in a different environment. It wouldn't make sense to me for why I got to because Yana most of the time is working in Cape Town.
Here.
So why would he say Yana hey, nobody agreed with him because it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then he went to Cape Town and then came back again. And now he came back with agents, agents that are selling the house. So the house was on sale officially. It was for sale.
Is it even, okay, I'll ask you after. I wanted to ask, is it even legal for somebody to sell an RDP house?
They sold it and there were lawyers involved. So I wouldn't know, honestly. But I don't, because that is a government property. You can't sell it. But unfortunately, okay, there were agents coming in and out. People. And when the agents are coming in and out, people coming to view the house, Yana is not here. He's there working.
Oh.
Well, now we are here, but why
welcoming people?
It's not even welcoming. What can we do? Because the house is on sale. There's nothing we can do. So they just come in, oh, okay, view the house, oh, okay. And then they communicate with who? With him.
Yeah.
Or whether we like the house, we're going to take it or whatever.
Yeah.
So that time, nothing was going okay. Everything was just until finally the house was sold around October. So when the house was sold, I think
October last year.
No, 2022. I think the payment and finalization was made through him, and he's not staying with us.
Sure.
So we were given, I think, about a month or so to move out. Remember, we don't even know where we're going to stay because he said he wants a change of scenery, but
he's not
after
here.
he got the money, he's not even here. So he got the money. When he got the money, he came here, I think, to finalize everything.
Yeah.
So after the money was transferred and all, he just
left.
When he leaves, we are the in fact, the day that I think after the transactions were made, same month, the people that were supposed to move in, we started seeing the tracker deliver cement, the dinner material, building materials. And then my mother was like, you know what? I can back for 30 days, but this already means, sorry, we must move out. And we didn't waste any time. And then we moved transport. And then we went where? To my grandmother's house. And remember, my grandmother is not a South African also. So there is just a squatter camp, you're just squatting.
Sure.
You know? So we moved there. He bought Nikukunyana, 2-room Mikuku and another 2-room. So we can take our stuff and put there. Okay, it was fine. Yeah, now when he left, he says, no, it's for temporary and I'm going to ask for leave there so that we can sort things out. Okay, fine. We were staying at my grandmother, but he's not coming back.
Yeah.
You know, even the communication is not communicating.
Now, you're not asking your mom when?
I'm asking my mother. Like, when are we moving? Because I get more clear out of and then we're moving forward. And she's like, I'm as surprised as you are because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna come so that making us about Hulu. Probably they're gonna talk about it and then we're just gonna find out about it. He didn't come. Me calling him, I had a phone, I would call him. Sometimes he would pick up, tell me, okay, because I'm 600 busy. Okay, fine. I don't know whether he called my mother or my mother called him, but like I said, I was not okay with my father.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't okay. So I just said, okay, fine. If anything happens, then they're gonna check with my mother and everything else. Now my siblings are asking me, "Na, hore, can't you do sister? When are we going?" I'm like, "Yeah, guys, I'm just like you." Okay. Then I think December that year he came, ne? And when he comes, okay, hey.
He buys groceries and stuff.
Actually, before he left, the day he left for Cape Town, I think Katai Lalashe, the same one that in which the transactions were
made.
And then Ushaple Utena Lujo back at the bus station. And he's like, yo, I'm seeing notification mode to what tap. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then Ababula another card. And then he left us with one card.
Yeah.
At least I should transfer some of the funds into this other card, charity. But I'm not saying we are using this money because remember. Okay, fine. After he left, obviously there's no electricity. There aren't services there. So we have to adjust a few things in the house. Okay. So I don't know how much because I remember documents everything.
Yeah.
So everything that happens at the country notification, they go straight to him. So we would buy groceries, some of the stuff in the just the basic needs in the house, especially food. After some time, I think he would call my mother. I would hear the conversations.
Yeah.
He would say, it seems like you guys are spending money recklessly. Remember Hanali Cape Town, he would send us money. I think about Buma 800, just for... And then when when we were buying food and getting those notifications, we were not even buying clothes, you see, because even we didn't know how much was in the card.
Yeah.
And we were told, this money is not supposed to be used recklessly because we know this is supposed to go to buy a new site for us. And then I think he would call my mother asking her, man, you are spending a lot of money buying food. Some of the stuff are not necessary. How some of the stuff for how? Because also we had to buy the Morduland, like I said, there's no electricity. We have to do the yoga and stuff.
Studying yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Pala Uzamela says literally nothing. He took the money and just left. Those things were left with us to deal with. And the checks were not paid fully. So and I would call complaining about the money and how we are using it recklessly because we are not even supposed to fix things there because we are not going to stay long.
Okay.
You see? Now, okay, fine. And then one day, I think when that day I didn't go with my mother to the stores. I don't remember where I was. But my mother came back. And when she came back, she was like, can you believe the cat is no longer working? The cat is no longer working. How? The cat has insufficient funds. How? Because the money that we spent is not even, it's less than 5,000.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't know, I have to call your father. And I think she did call him. And then when she came back to me, she said that my father said he's saving the money. There was something that he was going to fix regarding the card also. So the funds are not going to be in the card anytime soon. Okay, fine. My mother is working, I think she was working 2 days a week. So she's the only one working at the time. My father's not sending money. And like he would used to. Then we'd call him like, he's like, no, don't worry, hey, it would take him some time and before he even sold the house. Hey, after that, everything just went down because now there was no longer money coming in. My mother had to support us, get their domestic work, asking my father, now what happened, and when are we moving? He's not responding to it. Otherwise, we'll completely. Okay, time went on, he was surviving on what he would give us sometimes when he can, and on what my mother could afford. And then as time goes on, the following year, I think it came December of that same year.
So all these times, Nanoblele Nalekwa Asatle Asadireng.
No, Nolo has no longer coming like he used to when before the house was sold.
Yeah.
December he came, he bought groceries. It wasn't even the festive, you know. It was nothing like that. It was just food to eat, and there wasn't clothes to be bought for my siblings. Now it was like I wouldn't talk to him because I was angry at him. I've been angry at him there, so I wouldn't ask anything of him. So there were no clothes for my siblings. And never the food was bought, but it wasn't, you know, it was not someone who was spending like a festive and I've come home to see my kids. You know,
I've not been seeing you for a long time.
Hey, it was tiring and exhausting and painful at the same time. How? Since you are here and you my father. Since you are here and obviously shelter salite, why not take this opportunity before I'm 17 and try at least by all means whatever it is that you have to try for the birth certificates and stuff. You will say, no, don't worry about it. I'm still working it out.
Yeah.
Working it out how? Don't worry.
Did you manage to write matric though?
I did. I did my final exams. I didn't do anything. Okay, fine. I just don't know what I'm done. No, in fact, I don't have a father anymore. I end up telling my mother, you know what? Nah, I don't have a father. Hey, my mother tried to console me the way she could, but it was not going back from there. I'm frustrated. My brother's not coming back, and I'm not seeing my father doing anything about it. You see,
he knows that he's lost.
The minute he got lost, he went missing. We told him that he knew, but I didn't see him, you know, going that extra mile looking for
the father.
So I was angry about everything at him, and the way he took things so lightly, you know. And then the following year, when he went back, December that year, January, he said to me, I was not treating him well when he was here. I'm not treating him like he's my father. So I was like, I have nothing to say.
It'll be like a phone.
No, before Zama, when he was here physically. And I was like, I have nothing to say. And he was like, no, it's okay. Since we know you have nothing to say, I'm not going to come back here. I don't want to come back here. I'm going to look for a place when I come back and stay there. So if you want to come, you can come. Because when it seems like so who did, and then you know what you want. And I was like, it's fine. It's okay. And then he left. When he was there, that was now 2023. So 2023...
You would what, stalk him?
No, when he was there, he was not sending money still. Gamodijo had your uniform at school. My mother's a domestic worker. She's only working 2 days. So I'll be like, sometimes be like, no man, I have to call him. He would not pick up. So,
and then where do you get to a point where he's no longer... Is he now with you guys?
He's still going back to Cape Town. I get Cape Town. They come to visit and then go.
He's still doing that?
He's still doing that.
When last did you see him?
I think December 2024.
Just last...
No, December 2023. Yeah, December 2023. And the whole of 2023, he was not coming back home. He was not coming home at all. The communication would be lacking. So, 2023, I was used to him not go. Almost everyone at home, even my siblings, have adjusted to the fact that our father is not doing connection and we don't know what happened with the money. So, during 2023, I would sometimes call him and not pick up. But then there were rumors, I don't know, my father bought a car that side. He has a car. How my father has a car? How come? Because we're supposed to move Mosmo, we are not staying. So how can he buy a car? And what is he doing with the car there when because he doesn't even have a license?
He
now
doesn't have a license.
he doesn't have a license. It was hard to believe, Babo. People just like talking. How? And then like December 2023, we sort of, because I sort of tried to, at the end of the day, it's my friend, there's nothing I can do to change him or how he does things. So December that year, 2023, when I last saw him, we kind of had a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And then he said to me, Ish, things are not going well for me that side, And I'm asking how? What do you mean? He's like, hey man, some things I cannot talk about. I'm like, okay, but so
What
if
is
things are
it?
not going well for you there, why are you not coming back and then, whatever you can? And he's like, no, I don't want to be here anymore, on the site anymore. Okay, without even having to ask him, also, I don't think the money is there. Honestly speaking, the money is no longer there because of how the way he was appearing. You could tell when a person is doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he was sick at that time or not, but obviously, one thing for sure, the money was no longer there.
Is your mom working by then?
She's still working.
Okay.
I wouldn't know how the conversation went with my mother and him during that time. Yeah. So he says to me, things are not going for me on that side, but I'm not gonna come back here. So I'm gonna try to sort out my life there, and then when everything's okay, then I might come or send you money for you guys to visit me there if you want to see me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, we have 23 minutes. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. But if what you are telling me is part of, I don't want us to miss like the important.
Yeah, it's almost going.
Okay,
there.
cool.
So to cut the long story short, my father had no money. He was not working there. I don't know why he was staying there, but he was no longer working there. And when on this side, everything's just upside down. November 2023, I got involved in a car accident. And I think 2 people died car accident. But I don't even know what happened after the accident because I was conscious as a second quickie, the ambulance, but I wouldn't know what happened.
Nearly taxi?
No, in a Toyota Yaris. So those 2 people had passed away. I only knew one of them. So when I was at the hospital, my father's still alive, but he was not coming home. Okay, fine. I wasn't badly physically injured, but I had complications in the spine, which I'm still living with today.
Oh, no.
So I went back home. January, I got a call. My uncle was working as a security guard at a particular complex where I got the job. And then he was actually asking where my mother can she come and work there. And my mother's like, I can't really come there because already I'm working here.
Yeah.
So maybe I can ask someone to come and work. Well, maybe if you prefer, I would ask someone to maybe can take it. And then I told me, because I think I can cope, let me just go and try. So if I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
My mother was scared for me.
What work is that?
Domestic work. Okay. Then I went there. And when I went there, my because how can you work? Already I have the mentality when you don't have an identity document, you can work anywhere. People cannot trust you. But fortunately, that lady said, I know it's okay. You can work as long as you can manage
do your work.
Yeah. And there's no hurry. Okay, I worked there for about a year. It was okay. I was able to help at home. And then January this year, the job, I was stopped from working there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I came back home. Coming back home, it was now worse. My uncle has also sold his site. He's now staying with us. He's not working. How? Now we are 6 members in the family. The only source of income that was coming in was from my mother. And my mother now, as time goes on, the days are being cut. The working days are cut. You can come. And then until last month, when they told her, right, we can no longer pay you because things on our side are not going well.
Your mother's employers?
My mother's employers.
Sure.
So we can no longer pay you because things are also not going well for us. And it's like, oh, okay. Now there's no longer a source of income. My uncle, he's earning 370, but obviously
370.
yeah, government.
Okay.
So there's nothing we can do at 370, and he has his own personal needs. So now no one is working. We are just staying at. We are literally staying at home.
Everyone
Everyone is staying at home, except for the school kids that are going to school. But now everyone is at home. Was like, but how can I go in when I don't have the document? How can I tried before, tried to help, but maybe I school and stuff, but they would say, right, we cannot pay you because,
how now?
Besides that, they wouldn't say it to me for sure, but they would say we have teachers' assistants and stuff. So if when you do help these kids, you might help them at home with your own time and maybe try to speak to the parents. And unfortunately, I don't think the parents can even afford to take anything out to. So anyway, I've tried. They want the document, but I don't have it. So how can I go anywhere or do anything?
So your dad is South African, your mom came go Lesotho. So they didn't issue a birth certificate.
No.
What is the reason?
They couldn't issue the birth certificate because my mother did not have any document at all. Yeah.
So now, and this is guys for you guys. I'll say Masane.
Okay, Maseromo.
Maseromo, yeah, just so I don't mess up your name. If you are here and you are working at the Home Affairs, have you ever tried and asked at the Home Affairs that, guys, what do I have to do in this case?
Immediately after school, I went to inquire at the Home Affairs. Gets around. And then they said to me, you must have proof of birth.
Proof of birth because I know a certificate.
No, I'm supposed to collect a letter from the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, that says I was born there. My mother gave birth there, excuse me. And Mangola school and stuff.
Okay.
I collected all those things. Now the tricky part is that I have to go there with one member from my father's side because I get they're South Africans. Unfortunately, I can't because I have around. I also can't just send them money and say, they are busy struggling on their own. So, they're still gonna need money. They can't just stay here because this whole process is not gonna take a day or something. So they're gonna have to ask for leaves wherever they are working, and unfortunately they can't. So Hanaje, we are just stuck with, okay, firstly we don't have money. Even if you do have money, and we are your Home Affairs. But because we are also waiting on their side, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Can we have this particular time to fix this and that? Obviously, it does not affect them as much as it affects us. So it's kind of hard for them to understand, we actually need these things.
Yeah.
And then my father has passed away. He actually passed away last year, September.
Because I was still coming, Hori. Sure. So now your father has passed away?
My father passed away last year, September. And Lena Manali thing, he did not renew his documents.
What do you mean renew his documents?
I get people are now using smart cards.
Yeah.
He did not update his ID and stuff.
And then what is that supposed to mean? Like why? Okay, has a updater, like you're saying, updating his.
No, me just saying that is trying to point out how likely my father took things because he lost his ID and didn't make any efforts to actually
to make a new one.
Because it wasn't even, it won't cost him money, but he didn't. So we do have his death certificate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And her documents from the siblings, but now we're also gonna have to pay for the DNAs for Ronali, the siblings. If the process in Jebai.
Why are you guys paying for? Who wants DNAs?
The home, when you go to, they said to me at the Home Affairs that after I brought those documents, I must bring a family member from my father's side so that they can, the DNA go testify these kids
Kannete.
belong to the father who was a South African citizen.
Okay.
Eh.
Sure, guys, if you're watching this and you are working at a home affairs or know somebody or you know about this thing, so this lady here, just to like paraphrase what she's saying, she's from Lesotho. No, she's not from Lesotho. The mom is originally, or her identity is from Lesotho. And then they met with your dad, a South African man. And then when she was born, she didn't get identification.
None of us did.
None of your siblings did. And even today, she doesn't have any identity. And now the dad has passed on, the South African dad has passed on. And then now Home Affairs, it's a whole lot of things that they want out of you.
Yeah, and we could get them, but unfortunately, the family, it's not. They want to help Kamulomo, but
They don't want to.
Yeah, you don't see action being taken.
Yeah. So your paternal grandmother, okay,
My paternal grandmother is still alive. Fortunately, she's in the Free State.
she can help you because maybe she's the only person that can help you.
She can, but money-wise, how can she?
Okay, money-wise, how much is money-wise?
If she's gonna help us, then we're gonna have to go there. As we're gonna we have to go from here and then go there and then have the whole process being done that side. And now my siblings are going to school, so nago re dula ka kwa ba ntse ba sekolong. So it was gonna be sort of better if maybe
Yeah, now
a family member came this side, you know, or if maybe one of them was working this side, so that this whole process is
So, guys, if you know if you have any information or you know how you can help her, you know, she's very young to not have opportunities because of identity, you know, and to also help her mom to know what to do, firstly. Secondly, I think money, you know, you guys need money to be able to either transport your other family here or you guys, just to get by, you know, or a job.
A job would be nice.
A job would be nice.
Unfortunately, I don't have professional qualification.
Yeah. But now people work without qualifications. Like people are selling. Have you ever tried selling?
I tried selling the muffins at first. So unfortunately, they were not reliable. Sometimes we just bust and then and then Shamaya wasted, then there's nothing you can do because the dula come like they are born and then electricity is gonna be fixed maybe a day after or something like that. So I wasn't making a lot of money because also profited muffins. I would have to patch out it wasn't money that was just enjoyed. And then recently I've tried to
Yeah.
so because of the same electricity and people are not buying every day, so how regular stock, especially nama, and you don't know what to do with it. You obviously cancel it to people. So now it's like, you know what? Let me just. Let me just do.
Yeah.
Also, American accepted was better because if the food was spoiled, then she would kind of maybe I felt then restock, but unfortunately.
Yeah. So please, guys, let's help her with a job. So the job that you did was domestic work.
It was domestic work.
Yeah.
I was looking after the baby, and I was cooking also, and just housework.
Yeah. Also, your mom is also a domestic worker.
My mother's also domestic.
So if you guys would work, the both of you, it would actually be super great.
It would help a lot.
Yeah.
Because we'd be able to process the ID and stuff.
Guys, so if you're watching this and you feel led, I know you guys, you have done the most for my guests before. So if you can help Masa and her mom, especially with work, and also I think just financially as well, so that they can get by, so that they can be able to take their paternal family to come this side and help them with the identity document. If you've got any information about her getting like ID and the rest of her siblings getting IDs, please get in contact with her. We are going to leave. What should we leave? Your what?
My cell phone number.
Are you okay with your cell phone number?
I'm okay.
Okay. Just tell them your cell phone number. Call out your cell phone number.
Oh, my cell phone number is 083-814-5616. Both also for WhatsApp.
Yeah. So, guys, please just get in contact with her directly. She's okay with WhatsApp or calls. Let's help her get a job, her and her mom. I've seen a lot of help come out of the podcast, and I don't even think your ask is that big. It's not big at all, So, guys, if you can come through for a job, either domestic work, but for you, like you can do much more better than that. Maybe your mom can be a domestic work, but a worker. But I just think you can do more than that, even though you don't have qualifications.
Yeah, because I did my matric.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get the certificate because...
Did you pass?
I did. Even though it was not as how much I wanted, because at some point I was discouraged to continue with school, but I did.
Yeah. And other people, they fund people for school. You don't know what, like, you just don't know the power of coming out with your story and telling people there's help out there. And that's where you'll see that also your problem is not unique. You'll think that you're the only person, but you'll find out there are so many people with the same issues, and they just wanted someone to say, guys, there's actually a problem like this in this world,
Yeah.
But more than anything, guys, I'm really, really asking, as you have done before, as you have done with everybody that sat here and asked for help, let's please help Masa and her mom get a job. We'll also leave. Where do you guys put your money? Like, do you have a bank account?
When I was working there, I asked my uncle
To
my
open
other
one
uncle
for you.
to open an account for
Okay.
me.
We are going to put her bank account as well here. Let's donate as we can. But most importantly, let's find them jobs, because we can donate now and then they will use the money for groceries. It's finished. And from there, they don't have money anymore. So let's get you guys jobs, Yeah. And if you can do much more than that, we'll be much more grateful as well. But otherwise, what do you guys live by now?
We're still staying there. And currently they were talking about allocating people. So the problem now is, how are we going to get a site when we don't have anything to register?
Yeah. Allocating people, what do you mean?
Where we are staying there.
By the way, they stay in Joburg, I can't remember.
We stay in Mayfield. We are staying one more around.
Or Mayfield,
Yeah,
Joburg,
Mayfield.
yeah.
So, it was for temporary, so that later on they can allocate them permanently.
Okay.
To certain sites of official. So unfortunately, but like the idea so they can register for a site and then we settle there and then. So unfortunately now we cannot, because now we don't have those things that are needed.
Sure. So where you staying now, what is it? Are they shacks or what?
Yeah, it's shacks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's shacks.
Sure. And where do you guys get money to buy food and stuff?
We are not getting money, and the unfortunate part is that my mother lost the job, because we are not really aware how she's actually losing the job, because they're calling her, you can come today, and then we are not supposed to come because we are not here.
Okay.
So unfortunately, she went into debt, hoping that maybe ka salary, then I will pay them back. But unfortunately, like as we speak right now, there's nothing. And there are people that are being owed still the food in G. We still have to ask for people to give us what they can. Like
Sure.
my Kolano for whatever that situation.
Oh no. And then the car that you guys came with, who is it?
This guy, I asked, he's someone that I've lived with for a long time. We are
Is he your
supposed
boyfriend?
No, he's not. We are supposed to be dating, but we are not. And then, so today I just asked him, Hore, can you take me there? Knowing that I'm not going to pay him.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just talked to him and then he was like, okay, if there's anything I can do to help, then he was also assisting in his own way at home. Because I told him, well, my mother's not working, then he would help however he can. So now I asked him, Hore, can you take me there? And then he
brought you guys.
brought me here.
Sure. And your siblings, they go to school?
They are at school now.
The youngest one, what grade are they?
The youngest one is in grade 10.
Oh, it's not young. They are actually old. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So they also don't have identity.
They have nothing. Just like me.
Sure. Guys, this is me saying we'll leave the account number here so that they can also get groceries and jobs, you know. Do you have a child?
No, she's coming or he's coming.
Oh, congratulations. Hey, mother to be.
Yes.
Sure. So the father of the child, is it this one? Or you don't want to speak? We can just not speak about that.
This guy's just someone that I just talk to whenever.
Okay. Maybe
so fortunately enough, he's just available when I ask him. The father of the child, I don't even know where he is, what he's doing.
You're just alone.
I'm just alone.
Okay. You'll be okay though.
I'm being okay. My mother is here.
Your mom
So
is
as long as
here.
her mother is here.
Yes.
At least I have that hope for strength.
Yeah. So guys, you know, some of us we've got kids, you know. I think clothes for the kid.
Yeah, that would be nice because clueless. I don't know what to do because somewhere before the end of the year,
you're gonna give birth. Okay, so the podcast will get you a baby. What do they call that thing, guys? I've not been pregnant for a long time. Gonna king into a hospital bag, you know, but look a list of what to get when you go to the hospital. They will tell you, come with vests, come with. I don't know if they do that. Yeah, I don't know all hospitals, but yes, they'll give you a hospital bag. So we'll send you money for the first. For the hospital bag. Just Google hospital bag. Okay. So they'll give you this. Your mom knows about it. She knows. She'll tell you. So we'll get you a cute hospital bag with everything that you'll need for the child when they come. But then, guys, we just need more. Like, we know we've got clothes inside our kids' clothes. So
that would be appreciated a lot.
Yes. So you're gonna give birth before the end of the year. The child will be born this year.
The child will be born this year.
But guys, let's just it's so amazing. I hope the child also comes with blessings for you as the mom.
Hopefully, because now Sekilimo already crying out for help, and fortunately enough, my voice I think is being heard.
Yeah.
So I think it's a step towards the right direction.
I think so as well. Exciting times. So guys, yes, let's do that. I know. I'm 100% sure that you guys are going to do that. So, yeah. Thank you for coming out. Maybe this is just the end of your struggle and your family's struggle.
Thank you for having me because I couldn't believe it when I got feedback. Immediately.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, but thank you so much.
You are welcome. So I'll ask our assistant as well to just give us your account so that you guys can get at least food just for the week, you know. We'll send you something nice. And then you guys will get something.
That would be very much appreciated because now house and it's kind of embarrassing, but there was nothing you could do. But they also get tired because they also have to pray for their own families. Yeah. So we don't blame them.
But you are brave for coming out. And as I've said, our followers, they've helped a lot of people. I know they're going to help you. That's a fact. And then when I believe you're going to just give birth, maybe your mom will be the one that's starting to work already. They are, as I said, they're based in Gauteng, you know. And your mom can work out of Gauteng, can she? But you would have just given birth, so she can't really leave you. So it will be a stay out, maybe around Gauteng.
Yeah, but anything that
anything
can help.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't know me falling pregnant will be this bad because Linda would do anything. In fact, I was supposed to come last year, but something hindered me from coming. So
that's fine. You're here now, and I'm very much hopeful that this is probably just a light in your story, in your family's story.
Oh, thank you for helping me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Ahmed. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you to you and your mom. She actually came with the mom. Yeah, man, you know. it's actually sad to realize that there are people that don't have basic needs as like food, like porridge, you know. But you know what? All that is about to be a thing of the past. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. We are going to leave Masa's number on the what's that, on the screen, also her account number. So just contact her directly, and we'll really appreciate it. We appreciate all the help that you have given our guests so far, and we know that you guys are going to assist her as well. I'll see you in the next episode. It's love and light from myself and Miguel, mommy to be. Bye.